Have you ever felt like life's throwing you curveballs? Struggles that don't make sense, doors closing when you least expect it, or a restless ache for something more? I've been there, wondering why things feel so hard when I'm just trying to follow God. But here's what I've learned. When God's about to give you something big, it rarely looks the way you imagine. Instead of a smooth ride, He takes you through a process, a refining, stretching, preparing process. Today, I'm sharing 3 signs from Scripture that show God's getting you ready for a major blessing. These aren't just clues. They're invitations to trust Him deeper. Let's dive in. Step 1. John 15, verse 2. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit He prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. When I first read this, I didn't love the idea of being pruned. But I've seen in my own life times when friendships faded or plans fell apart, and it hurt. Like when a job I wanted slipped away, only for something better to come later. It felt like loss, but it was God clearing space. Jesus said this to His disciples, comparing us to branches on a vine. A gardener prunes to help the plant grow stronger, and God does the same with us. Think of Joseph, Genesis 37, to 50 sold into slavery, imprisoned, forgotten. Every cutback shaped him into Egypt's second in command. Here's how to spot this sign. If people or things are slipping out of your life, don't panic. Ask, God, what are you making room for? Then pray, Lord, I trust your pruning. Write John 15, verse 2 somewhere, like your journal or phone, and thank Him for preparing you, even when it stings. Step 2, James 1, verses 3 to 4. The testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. I'll be honest, tests aren't fun. I've had seasons where waiting felt endless, like when I prayed for a breakthrough that didn't come for months. But looking back, those delays taught me patience and trust one didn't have before. This verse promises that trials aren't random. They're forging you into someone ready for God's plans. Look at David, 1 Samuel 16, to 31 years running from Saul in the wilderness, facing rejection and danger. That hardship turned a shepherd into a king. Here's your move. When life feels tough, maybe a financial strain or a delayed dream, say, God, use this to make me stronger. Take 5 minutes daily to reflect on James 1, verses 3 to 4. Jot down one way the struggle is growing you. It'll shift your perspective from frustration to faith. Step 3. Hebrews 11, verse 1. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Ever get that itch? Like you're meant for more than your current routine? I've felt it. A quiet nudge that wouldn't quit, pushing me to pray bolder prayers or step out in ways I hadn't before. It's God stirring your spirit. This verse kicks off the faith chapter, full of heroes like Abraham, who left home not knowing where God was leading. Hebrews 11, verse 8. That stirring drove him to a legacy bigger than he dreamed. When God's about to bless you, He plants that longing to keep you moving toward Him. Here's how to lean in. If you feel restless or hungry for more, don't ignore it. Pray, Lord, show me your next step. Write Hebrews 11, verse 1 on a sticky note and stick it where you'll see it, like your desk. Then take one small action, like serving someone or reading an extra chapter of Scripture to fuel that faith. So there you have it. 3 signs God's preparing you for a big blessing. Pruning from John 15, verse 2, trials from James 1, verses 3 to 4, and a stirring from Hebrews 11, verse 1. I've seen these play out in my own messy, beautiful journey, and I believe they're at work in yours too. God doesn't just drop blessings on us. He shapes us for them. Embrace the process, even when it's uncomfortable. Pick one of these verses today, whichever hits home, and start speaking it over your life. If this encouraged you, I'll be sharing more faith-building truths soon. Stick around for that. Let's keep trusting God's perfect plan together. Your big blessing's closer than you think.